Hey everyone! So, I'm wearing this t-shirt today because the Ducks won the Rose Bowl, which is totally awesome. And I don't really even care about football that much, but any time that Oregon wins something, I'm happy. Because if you didn't know, I was born in Portland, so, you know, whenever they win, I'm just a happy boy. Anyway, today I'm here to do my first review of the new year, of my first book that I finished this year. And actually, technically, I finished it last year, but I finished it at like 1 a.m. on New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve. No, 1 a.m. New Year's Day. And then 1 a.m. in the morning. There you go. Whatever. Something like that. So, Goodreads says that it's my first book of 2012. So, whatever. We'll just go with it. And today I'm going to be reviewing Love is the Higher Law by David Levithan. Now, I've heard amazing things about this book from Melissa, and you all know that me and Melissa are like this when it comes to books. We're like twins, I swear. We love the same books. For the most part, anyway. And this book completely blew my mind, honestly. It really did. So, just to kind of talk a little bit about it, it is about 9/11, and I honestly, my thoughts on 9/11 are, well, obviously the same thing. I know that it's a horrible, horrible thing that happened, but from my perspective, it happened when I was in California, so I don't have the same emotions that people from New York have, obviously, so I didn't know how I would feel about this book. But after reading it, it really gave me a new perspective about what happened on that day, and it was really, really emotional. Basically, it follows the lives of 3 kids and what they go through on 9/11, and it goes through their perspectives, so I really love it when books do that. I love when they change perspectives because you get to see what's going on in their heads and more about the characters, and I just love that so much. First, you have Claire, who was sitting in homeroom during 9/11 when it was happening, and it was very, very chaotic. She was, just trying to listen to her teacher talk, and then they find out that the Twin Towers went down, and it's just crazy. People don't know where everyone is. They think that their parents are at the Twin Towers. Everyone's scared. It's horrible, and she keeps thinking, oh my god, my mother is dead. Which, honestly, I would have thought the same thing if I were in her situation, and I would be completely scared and freaked out and terrified, which are all synonyms, so why the hell did I say that? Anyway, this just the first chapter was so emotional. It just starts off like a bang, which is, oh god, it's so sad. Then the next character is Jasper, and he slept through the attack, actually. He was at home, I think. His parents were in North Korea visiting their grandmother, and so he was alone sleeping during the attack. And he wakes up to all these emails from his friends about, wondering if he's okay, and it gives you another perspective of how it affected people, and god, this would just be such a terrifying thing to go through, honestly. And then there's Peter, who was actually at the Tower Records store, waiting for a CD to come out, and oh god, there's so much emotion going on just in the first, 30 pages, holy crap. And it's how their lives connect during this tragedy, and how, they go through it and cope with the loss, and it is such a beautiful book. Jasper and Peter were actually meant to date on the day of 9/11, that's what their date was set for, but since the tragedy happened, it really kind of, they decided not to go, obviously, and decided to reschedule it for, I think, the next day, I'm pretty sure. And so the date happens, and it's not really going well, and it's also about their relationship as well, and their relationship with Claire. It's about love and friendship and coping with losses and coming closer together, which I love. I love that theme so much, because even through all this horrible tragedy and chaos, there is love and compassion and coming together as a community, honestly, and it's just amazing. I had no idea that's what happened during 9/11. I mean, obviously I knew that the towers went down and a lot of people died, and that's pretty much all I knew about it, to be honest. I'm sorry, I know that's me being an ignorant Californian during the attack, and I was only like 7 too, so I don't really have that much opinions on it from there, but after reading this, I have a deeper understanding of what happened on that day. And can I just say that David Levithan is an absolute genius? Can I just say that again? Seriously. Oh my god. His writing in this book is absolutely phenomenal. God, he's such a lyrical author, and he just knows how to convey emotions and characters in such a short book, too. This book is like 170 pages, and I cried 3 times, because so many emotions went through my head during this book. Oh god. And I also love how he also kind of brought real issues into it besides the 9/11 attack. Jasper, I think, goes to the American Red Cross, I think. I don't know if that's exactly what it was called, but it's a blood drive trying to help those who need blood. And Jasper couldn't give blood because of the very bigoted law that was made during that time, or maybe before that, called the gay blood ban. And I love that David Levithan put that in this book, because that was a real issue during the time, and he couldn't give blood, and he couldn't help, because he was gay, and because he had sex with a man, and which is completely bigoted, because he had protected sex, so obviously he doesn't have AIDS unless the condom was compromised. But still, what the fuck? It's such a bigoted law, and I'm so glad that it's over, and it's been abolished, I think. I'm pretty sure. I looked that up, and I'm pretty sure it's abolished, but holy crap. That really just pissed me off, honestly. Oh my god. Poor Jasper. I would just want to punch the person, the nurse or whatever that told me that. I would be so pissed off. So thank you, David Levithan, for writing such an emotional and worthwhile book, and even an important book. I think this is a very important book for people to read about, to get a better understanding of 9/11, and obviously learn more about LGBT kids and in general. I love how he writes about LGBT literature. I love that so much, because you honestly don't see that a lot. You're seeing it more, obviously, but back a while ago, you don't really see much LGBT literature out there. So this is definitely a good one to read. I definitely recommend this. It is so beautiful and so good. So currently, I am reading The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom, because I love this author so much, as you all know from my 2011 Top Books video. I love him so much, and I love this book so much. Oh my god. I'm only halfway through it, and I already love this book. It's just, wow. Oh, it's so good. And I plan on reviewing this book with all his other books. I plan on doing a whole video about Mitch Albom, because he is a genius, just like David Levithan. He's an absolute genius. I love him so much. And I'm not sure what I'm going to read after this. Actually, I've been thinking about reading Smack by Melvin Burgess, and I've been thinking about reading Please Ignore V.R. Dietz by A.S. King, and then also The Iron Thorn by Caitlin Kittredge. I'm having a little trouble, so maybe tell me in the comments what book I should read next. I don't know. I'm still deciding. I want to keep reading, because I'm kind of in the reading mood, so yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you decide to read this book, and I will see you guys next time.